Hi, my name is Max Colmenares, and I'm a member of the youth group here, and I was a delegate at GA this year. It's hard to choose where to begin with speeches like this. Such a thing can be far more difficult than any part of it. But something struck me in this instance that so perfectly sums up for me what was so important about GA. That in the end, it wasn't those specific instances, something to start a speech with, or a high point that was to be considered above all else. While there were certainly many great moments at GA, what really struck me was the entire experience when viewed as a whole. There were, of course, many amazing parts that made up the wonderful sum of GA. First was my first day of realizing just how many of us there really were. I was one of 230 youth, and I've been told this is a relatively low number for the event. And that was before I saw the entire assembly. I had never really felt that there was more than a small and obscure community of UUs. I could never have been more wrong. I didn't know there could have been so many of us in the world, let alone in one room. Well, I guess there was one thing that did stick out to me among the whole event. The first day, the banner parade on the first day. Every congregation brings a banner to GA, and on the first day they were all paraded before us. There was just something about seeing the procession pass by several minutes and realizing that the train was nowhere close to over. Our sheer size was definitely one of the most concrete realizations I took from GA. The event is really one of those things that is hard to compress into words, though, and I believe should be experienced by all those who seek to find greater affirmation in Unitarianism. The Mecca for UUs, if you will. While I can place words on the realization of our numbers, some feelings for me were something more abstract. It wasn't just the many friends I made, the respectful interaction between everyone of all ages, and the singing of thousands. That's just it. It wasn't any one of those things. It was all of them. It was the friends I made, and the wonderful respect for each other, and the singing of thousands, and even listening to a discussion about a simple word change turned into an hour-long debate. To me, all those elements combined together to create an experience that I might compare to what some feel in the presence of a divine being. But I've found I don't look too beyond our speeches for that, but from within us. Recently, I've seen time and time again that humans have a near unlimited capacity for good when under the right environment. A few weeks ago, I attended the Unitarian Universalist Midwest Leadership School in Beloit with 25 other youth, as well as many wonderful adults and youth chaperones. And there was that same feeling I had at GA, the feeling that I am part of a larger community that cares about one another. When people come together in the right circumstances, we bring out the best in one another. I felt this in a very similar way that I had a group that I belong to in GA, only I had no idea that that group could be so immensely large. And in the past few months and years, I've started to see, through all the terrible things that humans are capable of, there is still so much good. That whenever someone sees humanity as evil, either personally or as a whole, it makes me sad. Because I've seen the good we can do. I've seen hundreds of us marching through the streets of Louisville, trying to support the troubles of the community. And I've seen thousands of us across the country standing on the side of love. And I've seen an auditorium filled to the brim with Unitarians working together to make this planet a better place. My faith has become primarily a faith in humanity. So my message is this: once, just once, find the time to attend. I know that life is busy, and it isn't always an easy event to get to. And I personally won't even be returning for many years. But if you are ever able, be you exiting coming of age, or an adult, maybe with children of your own, I would bet a good deal that what you find at GA will not disappoint you. Thank you.